How can I help?
I come out to my car. It's been shut off for about 6 hours. I come out to my car. I see my brake lights was on. And so I went to hit my brake pedal and check the doors and check my trunk door, the hood and everything. And the lights are still on.
Oh, I see. So the brake lights are just staying on.
Yes.
Is this a 2 or 2.5 liter engine? Is it a 2 liter engine or a 2.5?
I think it's a 2.5.
All right. And so your question to me is what's causing this? Is that right?
Yes, what's causing the brake light to stay on. I just noticed it that day.
So the most likely scenario would be either a bad brake light switch or maybe we got an issue with brake light switch circuit, or in some cases, sometimes there's like grommet that actually, I'm trying to look for a picture here for you. There's a grommet that sits either on the brake pedal or on the switch, and what happens is this grommet sometimes, it's like O-ring and it falls off. And when that happens, the brake switch stays on and then the brake lights stay on. So what you could do is if you look really close on the bottom part on the brake pedal, the bottom right on the floor, look for like a little plastic piece or a little O-ring indicating that it came from the brake switch or from your brake pedal. Tell you what, let's not do this while we're on the phone. Let's just finish the conversation. I'll let you look when we're done. But I would look for that. So to answer your question, that would be the most likely scenario. And if that's not the case, you're probably going to have to replace that brake light switch. So you just follow the brake lever from the brake pedal up. There's an arm that goes up to the top, and there's a switch up there, and you're just going to want to replace that.
I don't see, you see a ring? You see a ring down here?
Maybe either an O-ring or not a gasket, but I'd have to look at it. Every brake switch is different, but you're basically looking for something that would, when the brake pedal is released, there's going to be something that's going to push on this brake pedal, or the brake light switch. And so there's a plunger, or there's a little tab, a little plastic piece, and a lot of times they just break and they fall off, and then they fall on the ground. So just because you don't see it doesn't mean that didn't happen. So it's still a possibility, and in some cases you can actually just buy the little plastic piece, but if not, what you can do is you can unplug the connector that goes to the brake light switch and see if the brake lights go off. Again, the brake light switch is under the dash. It's going to be connected or mounted on the arm that goes to the brake pedal.
All right.
So now if you find it, you can probably replace the brake light switch relatively easy. It's pretty easy to replace. But you're going to have to really get underneath there and take a look. It's usually, they cram it in there pretty good. It's going to be up pretty high. Oh, there's at least two of them. Brake light switch, and there's sometimes you use one for like the cruise control or something like that. But there'll be two. It looks like it's going to be the lower one. Sound good?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You bet. You're welcome.